Home sweet home. What's cooking? Scotty's on the menu? Hey, serving up a can of rivalry game at the new and improved CB Stadium. Hey, cooking up a good one at Titan Stadium. One word, Harlan. Hey, what's the word from up on the hill? Two big guns take aim.
Hey, I'm John Wolf, head coach at Abraham Lincoln Football, and the Bluffs Sports Zone starts right now.
Hello, I'm JJ Davis, and welcome to the latest edition of the Bluffs Sports Zone. It's not too late. There's still plenty of time. And I know Iowa Western fans have got to be saying to themselves, what happened? How could this be? Well, it happened, and that's that. How about some good old home cooking? How about a beautiful fall-like day under the sun? And how about a game that we're kind of used to around here? Iowa Western ready to rock against the Scotties. First play, number 44, D.N. Alton Meeks takes the snap. Brock Larson in the shotgun, hands off to Ray Gray, first down. The home team marches 65 yards, 14 plays. Rocky and the Reavers settle for a 22-yard field goal. Now the visitors, third play from scrimmage. Picked off by Derez Diggs, and watch, number 8 loses it. The home team fails to capitalize. The dark side defense, Sackmasters, Abe Freeman, his first of 3. The Scotties, just 238 yards of total offense.
Hey, be smart. Smart with the ball.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Doing it in the second quarter. How about a 14-play, 73-yard drive? Larson got it to Malcolm Moore. The freshman from Des Moines Hoover, 14 of 20, 95 yards to Tyus Mason. Then John DeZombo, 4 straight carries down to the Scotty 19-yard line. And Bobby Patterson drills a 21-yard field goal, 6-0 Iowa Western at the break.
Iowa Western! Iowa Western!
Highland moving the ball at the start of the third quarter. QB Chandler Shantz busts loose for 20 yards. The redshirt sophomore from Kansas, 10 of 24, 114 yards, 2 picks. Hits Dante Starks down at the Reavers 8. But next play, hero time for Dietrich Bing Dukes. Number 33, 98 yards for 6, 13-0 Iowa Western.
What's up, Mama? What's up, Mama? I love you.
The Scotties score late in the fourth, but that's it. The dark side, 5 sacks, 14.5 tackles for loss. The Reavers humble Highland 13-6.
I'm telling you, a win's a win, you know. I don't care if it's what the score was. We needed one. The team needed one. The kids needed one. They fought. We had to overcome a bunch of adversity in this game, not just in the game, but through the weeks with injuries and things like that. So I'm just happy for that. They're out there having fun again.
Felt like for the most part the defense was playing downhill.
Oh, they had, you know, today was a huge day for them to step up. They got an only touchdown. You know, they gave up the one. You know, the only thing is there's a couple untimely penalties that we can't have. But I'll tell you what, they played their tails off today.
I dropped back and I read the quarterback eyes, but the pressure for the defensive line, I mean, that's what got me to pick, the pressure from the defensive line.
So you catch it and tell me about the footwork.
Oh, the footwork. Oh, you know, I had to go back to my high school days and take off. But, I mean, I was running. When I got about to the 40, my legs got tired. But, yeah, I made it, though.
Final score, Reavers 13, Scotty 6.
Needed this win?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 0-3, I don't even know if the Reavers ever went 0-3 in the season before. So this one's big, and the next one's big. It's just going to get bigger and bigger. We just got to keep making it happen.
The banged-up Reavers make it happen and crack the win column. Now, it wasn't pretty, but they won, and that's all that matters.
Please lose!
Now that's more like it. Not exactly like old times, but the Reavers cracked the win column. And this one's big, real big, for all the reasons you can think of. Credit goes to the dark side. First, Dietrich Bing Dukes, the linebacker from Georgia, the only touchdown of the game. 98-yard pick 6. Now the rest of the D equal to the task. What, 5 sacks, over 14 tackles for loss? Like I said, the dark side, playing downhill the whole game. And then the kid QB from the state capitol, managing the O-Show, doing what is asked and doing it well. The Reavers get their first win, and hey, a win is a win is a win. Showdown time at CB Stadium. Two from the neighborhood, hungry for a win. But first, QB by committee, and how, when we come back.
At Council Plus Savings Bank, you still get personalized customer service.
We have identity-safe checking with LifeLock, identity theft protection.
You get personal mortgage lending to fit your needs now and in the future.
You get business banking with the latest technology, because saving you time saves you money.
At Council of Savings Bank, you get people who answer when you call and local employees who are actively involved in our community. Council of Savings Bank, hometown banking the way it used to be.
Listen now, can you hear the bluebirds? Oh, look up now, can you feel the sun?
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
This portion of the Bluffs Sports Zone brought to you by Cutler O'Neill, Meyer Woodring, family-owned funeral home, serving Council Bluffs in southwest Iowa for over 100 years.
What do you do? What do you do when your QBs are dropping like flies? What do you do? That's the $64,000 question. What do the Reavers do? Well, it's easy. They improvise. That might be easier said than done, especially with all the success that they've had in these parts these last 3 years. 2012 JUCO Offensive Player of the Year quarterback Jake Waters leads Iowa Western to the national championship. Then 2013, Connor Brevard gets most of the snaps and directs the Reavers to a shutout win in the Graphic Edge Bowl. Then comes last year. Tay Bender helps Big Blue make it to the national championship game again. For the most part, 3 QBs, 3 years. And 2015, try 5 in the first 3 games.
Never. They said today was my 100th game as a head coach. Never in my life have I. Our starting tailback goes down. Today we're still without our safety, a kicker, a holder, another 2 quarterbacks. That's football. I'm guessing we're going to have a couple more.
That's right. Zach Martin starts and then goes down at Coffeyville. Andre Nunez starts and then goes down at Butler. D lineman Alton Meeks here starts against Highland, and that's just for starters.
Coach came out to me, we had some guys down. Said, hey, when's the last time you played quarterback? I said, December 15th, 2012, but I'll do it if you want me to. And, he said, heck yeah, let's roll with it. Went out there and played a little bit and had some fun.
What were you mindful and nervous of the most?
I think it was just if I did have to throw, if I was sweaty, I don't know what's going to happen just coming off the hand, but it worked out. Went 1 for 1, so it was all right.
So when you found out you playing some QB, your first thoughts?
Surprised a little bit, but I knew I had to come out and rely on my line and make something happen.
Did you see some of the guys like chuckling?
At first, at practice all week, they were kind of laughing at me just because it's not my thing, but you know, we gotta do what we gotta do.
You like, holy moly, it's me.
Yeah, it was crazy when I was taking starting reps. It was just weird because I went from not getting like any reps to getting second string to getting now first string reps.
And you looked at their face in the huddle. Were they behind you, or could you sense a little bit? I don't know.
They were definitely behind me 100% of the way.
Were the QBs coming up to you during the weekend going, Zach, how do I do that? Zach.
You know, I didn't make them come up to me. I kind of just stood behind them and, you know, kind of turned into a coach a little bit, which that might be my profession here soon, so we'll see.
I had a lot of fun this week. You know, just you're scheming a little bit differently. You're trying, and that's what it's about. You know, and I challenged our coaches. Hey, we got to come up with some ways to find a way to put them in good positions to win. It's not you're the last 3 years Iowa Western. Let's line up and snap it, go and try to score 80 points. You know, we got to find a different way, and that's what you got to do as a coach.
Did you ever think you'd be playing QB again after you left high school?
No, I didn't. But if somebody just told me I had to gain like 40 pounds to do it, I would have done it a long time ago.
And so it goes in Reavers country. 3 games, 5 quarterbacks, and still the rest of the season to go. QB by committee. So step right up. Who's next? Okay, so the 3-headed monster at QB gets it done. And like I said, it wasn't pretty, but they get it done. DN Alton Meeks starts, rushes 9 times, 20 yards, throws 1 pass, and as you saw, completes it. Tyus Mason, 17 carries, 62 yards, does not attempt to pass. And Brock Larson, 18 yards on 7 carries. The freshman from DM Hoover, 14 of 20, 90 yards, and no picks. Just manages the game. QB by committee gets it done. What about next week? Well, after this week, anything's possible. Same deal when the Falcons and Panthers hook up. But a blowout? Next up, a real shootout on the new field turf. After the break.
For more than a quarter century, thousands of Southwest Iowa athletes have relied on this team, Jenny Ed SportsMed. Their sole focus is to prevent, diagnose, and treat your sports injury. They even partner with the surgeons at Ortho West, ensuring you get your own exclusive roadmap back to action. Methodist Jenny Ed SportsMed invites all Southwest Iowa athletes to its free walk-in clinic, open every Saturday morning, August through October. Jenny Ed SportsMed.
And then from this angle, it all makes a star.
I'm a teacher. Let me tell you what I make. I make learning a privilege, not a chore.
Show up
And frustration, a tool, not an obstacle. I make working hard seem easy, and giving up impossible.
And then we're gonna turn the lights and everybody look up.
I make an old subject feel like a fresh thought.
What's your reaction gonna be? Yeah, exactly.
And unconventional methods
Okay, what else?
common.
This is their world.
There's nothing.
And then they die. Go ahead, go, go, go.
I'm a teacher. I make more.
If you drive buzzed, it could cost you around $10,000. You'll face major legal fees, major fines, and steep insurance penalties. You could lose everything. Buzzed, busted, and broke, because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Your future is here at CBTV. You're in the game. You take the shots. It's your story. The Media Studies program at Iowa Western. Real reality TV starring you. For more information, go to iwcc.edu. This is their 108th meeting, and lately it's been all AL. The Lynx have owned TJ the last 8 games in a row. But this one goes beyond all that because both teams are struggling, and both teams look less than impressive in those losses. For more, here's IWTV student Drake Never Quits Curry.
Thomas Jefferson and Abraham Lincoln meet again. Before kickoff, they officially cut the ribbon to the newly renovated CB Stadium. Late first quarter, AL goes 3 and out. The Lynx with a bad snap. TJ smothers it. Yellow Jackets take over on the 1-yard line. After 3 tries, Mitchell Flowers punches it in. Thomas Jefferson takes a 7-0 lead with less than 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Ensuing kickoff, Jackets with the squib kick. Colton Shue recovers it for the visiting team.
Recovered by the Jackets.
Next play, Cameron Baker takes a snap. The TJ freshman had 123 yards on the ground, including this 49-yarder to put Thomas Jefferson up 14-0. Second quarter, the home team punts it away. Jake Axtell lets it take a bounce. Makes a guy miss, gets a few good blocks, and he is off. He makes one more good move. The junior runs it 56 yards for the score. 21-0 Jackets. The Lynx finally get on the board with 4:26 left before the break. Devin Logan, making his first start at quarterback, finds Ross Nickerson, 24-yard touchdown. AL trails 21-6. Just before halftime, Thomas Jefferson punts from its own end zone. Jared Garner with the block. Nolan Mott falls on it for 6. The Lynx go for 2 and don't make it. The Yellow Jackets outscoring Abe Lincoln 21-12 at half. Early third quarter, AL with the bad snap. The Jackets' Cameron Baker picks it up and takes it 45 yards to the house. TJ leads it 27-12. Still in the third, the Lynx strike back. Logan, who was 14 for 24 for 252 yards and 4 TDs, hits Frank Jerkovich on a 55-yard pass play. AL trails 27-18. Abraham Lincoln strikes on the first play of the fourth quarter. Logan connects with Jared Garner for the 24-yard TD. Lynx trail 27-25.
Remember the poster of tonight's game.
Under 5 minutes to play, Thomas Jefferson from its 1-yard line. The AL defense stuffs the Jackets for a safety. Tie game 27-all. With just over a minute left in the ballgame, Logan finds Frank Jerkovich across the middle for a 57-yard scoring play. Abraham Lincoln comes all the way back to stun its arch rival.
Well, this is a huge game. It's a rivalry game. But ultimately, our goal is to get into the playoffs. And this game didn't, if we win, it doesn't get us in. If we lose, it doesn't keep us out. These are essentially 4 practice games before we get into districts.
We're 0-2 before this game coming in here. Now we're 2-1. And we really needed this win, especially against TJ, our in-town rivals. It's a big step for us.
What's important is that we did enough to win, okay? And they routed around and they stuck it out the whole game, and we made the plays at the end to win the football game.
AL wins her 9th straight against TJ. AL finally putting a W up on the board. TJ now 0-3. For the Bluffs Sports Zone, I'm Drake Curry.
Thanks, Drake. From one big showdown to another. Hey, the Titans have been taking no prisoners lately. Lewis Central's out to prove that last season wasn't a fluke. And Harlan is Harlan. The Cyclones out to show all of Southwest Iowa that last year was a fluke. For more, here's IWTV student Matt the Bearded Wonder Coram.
Lewis Central looking for a breakout homecoming win. The Titans crushed the Cyclones 24-7 in Harlan last year. After a scoreless first, visiting senior quarterback Kyle Jewell to a wide open Nick Tarney, the junior, gets some blocks. 15 yards later, road team's up 7-0. Extending room only as LC looks to rally. Later in the second, down 14-0, Titan junior signal caller Kenny McMahon with the keeper, a wide open hole, and a house call, 64 yards untouched. Home team draws close, 14-7. Lewis Central heads to half, down 14-7, looking to orchestrate a comeback. The third quarter, Harlan says not so fast. The Clones march 58 yards, tailback Curtis Snack falls in for the touchdown, 21-7. The Titans trying to right the ship, still down 28-7 in the fourth. McMahon, he's back in, he's back at it, and the man is loose. 73 yards, the junior runs for 190, scoring twice. Man, it looks nice. LC trails 31-14. Big Blue is sensing a comeback, but Harlan says not today. Jewell with his second TD pass of the game. The senior tight end Will Lansom, 38-14, Cyclones. Lewis Central, they would drive late. Freshman quarterback Max Duggan with his only touchdown of the game to Brandon Figueroa. Too little, too late. Titans fall to Harlan 38-21.
You know, the reality of it is we had opportunities, we missed on them. You know, our defense, played good enough, and the offense kind of put them in some bad field position.
We just got to come to practice, and we just got to be more physical and have more intensity. This week practice wasn't as much as we've always given.
You know, I mean, we were kind of lazy at times. We were false starting, running pretty crappy routes. I think we were kind of negative at times. Like, we got down on each other. I think we need to work on, pick each other up and being teammates, brothers,
Lewis Central with a chance to rebound Friday as they take on winless Thomas Jefferson. For the Bluff Sports Zone, I'm Matt Corum.
Thanks, Matt. Up next, our play of the week. Who do you think? Hey, who comes up big at St. Albert? On the other side.
The Mid-America Center is the Heartland's premier entertainment and convention center. September 27th, Papa Roach and headliner Five Finger Death Punch rock Council Bluffs. Then rock opera takes the stage with the return of TSO November 18th. Over at the Convention Center, over 200 exhibitors are on hand at the Callahan Craft Show. And October 18th, vendors aspire to inspire at the Wedding Essentials Idea Show. Remember, the MAC offers free parking for all events. Tickets, information, and more at midamericacenter.com.
Get your ass suit. You're not sitting here. Yes, I am. Move. Give it to him hard. No.
Every day, kids witness bullying.
Why you stabbing me with it? No.
They want to help,
Ow.
but don't know how. Teach your kids how to be more than a bystander. Visit stopbullying.gov.
Okay, it's decision time. I want flexibility, more doing, hands-on experience, and working sooner. I gotta make a choice. I want to get started, now. Find your path at iwcc.edu and get hands-on real-world experience. Start now at Iowa Western.
So I shoot the game at Trainer last week. 37 seconds later, it's 22-0. The Falcons fight to the end, but it's not enough. And so St. Albert comes home actually for a game that matters more. It's district time. And even better than that, it's Logan Magnolia, the reigning state champs and a team that just blew up the Birds last year. For more, here's IWTV student Brady, quietly confident, Engel.
St. Albert plays host to defending Class A state champion Logan Magnolia. First quarter, Panthers on the attack. Austin Hanner breaks free. The junior rips off a 35-yard run deep into Falcon territory. Short time later, Morgan Melby finishes off the drive with a 6-yard TD. 7-0 Logan Magnolia. Second quarter, Riley Woolers with his first of 4 touchdowns. Visitors up 14-0. Falcons trying to keep it close. Luke Waters hits Travis Miller, but the senior coughs it up. It leads to another Panther touchdown, 21-0. Still second quarter, number 21 takes off again. Wohlers would finish with 146 yards on 21 carries. The senior then slams it in for another touchdown. Logan Magnolia shutting out St. Albert 28-0 at the break. The Panthers outgained the Falcons 355 to 135. Late third, Wohlers again for the score. Logan Magnolia blasts St. Albert 35 to 7.
Well, the only way we're going to get any older this season is if some other guys put their hands down. So we're going to have to make some adjustments. We're going to have to find some guys that want to help us out up front. It's obvious, we're not quite ready yet there to get it done with the guys we've got up there. So we'll make a few changes, move some pieces around, and hopefully be a better football team next Friday.
Logan came out. They're a good ball club, and they played hard. They played physical like we expected them to do, and they won the game. They brought it, and we just didn't. We didn't play up to their level, and it was evident on the scoreboard.
Logan Magnolia knocks off St. Albert for just the 4th time in 16 games. For the Bluff Sports Zone, I'm Brady Engel.
Thanks, Brady. Now, turning to some high school volleyball. Hey, don't look now, but the Saints have come marching in to the polls. St. Albert takes 3 at the Atlantic tournament. The 15th ranked Saints now 10-2. Hey, number 5 Lewis Central sits at 8-2. The Titans knocked off St. Albert in their last match. Now, AL and its co-head coaches drops 3 more at the Southeast Polk Metro Classic. And Thomas Jefferson has won 2 of its last 3 and sits at 2-7. Now, the 6th ranked Reavers lose their first match down in Texas to the only unranked team in the tournament. But then Iowa Western knocks off the number 1 team in the nation. Gabby Strasseri, match-high 13 kills. Now, Alicia Williams' team just getting warmed up. The number 6 Reavers shut out 11th ranked Hillsboro and then number 8 Blinn, who is also the reigning national champ. So in all, a good weekend for Iowa Western, and I think this team is growing up. Now it's time for our Play of the Week, brought to you by Buena Vista University. It's a struggle at Lewis Central. Iowa Western holding off Highlands 6-0 third quarter. Dietrich Bing Dukes to the rescue. Number 33, a 98-yard interception return for a touchdown. It proves to be the winning score as the Reavers scold the Scotties 13-6. Dietrich Bing Dukes with our Play of the Week. The Play of the Week is brought to you by Buena Vista University. Call 712-749-1990 to register today. All righty then. So the ship has been righted in Reaverdom. A win is a win is a win. Just got to keep it going. Now remember, as always, to keep it here for more news and excitement in your community by tuning in to the Council Bluffs News with Zach Harper Blunt. And so, for this latest edition of the Bluff Sports Zone, I'm J.J. Davis, and as always, I'll see you around.